Hey, Nox. What's good, man? Good seeing you. Hey, everyone. Just get my chat windows here. Oh, hey, Jelly Duck. It's good, man. Dude, I appreciate you. Thank you for the subscription. How you doing, Mike? Yeah, welcome everyone. So, yeah, sorry we didn't get a stream off last week. Just getting my chat window up here. There we go. Yeah, so today, what I'd like to do is, let me just turn down this music slightly. What I'd like to do is, like another small isometric piece, kind of like the one we did around Halloween time. So something we can just kind of chip away at and get like maybe some base things down today. Things are good, Jelly Duck. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of a busy year already, and it's only getting busier, but in a good way. Lots of stuff happening. Got some traveling ahead of me, and got like a lot of actually really fun projects. So I'm in a good place. Things are going well. It's been a really chill Sunday, so that's also been fun. Got to sleep in, which is just the best. So, for the isometric piece, like I said, it's going to be more of a small one, kind of like for Halloween, which if you guys were around for that, let me just pull that up so that you know what I'm talking about. That's not it. It's this guy. So it's more of like a small kind of one-off. Still a lot of work. It'll take a few streams, I think, to finish it, or you know, we'll need to put some hours into it. But we'll just kind of do a single building, and then we'll put it in place and add some fun stuff. And I think for the theme, this one, I just want to use like animals of different kinds. Let's not do like people. I think that'll be fun. And so I'll need y'all's help to come up with like wild, whimsical characters and situations that'll be entertaining. So can't do this stuff alone. Good to see you too, Mike. Mike, I gotta tell you, man. It's I took a screenshot on my phone. I was about to message you the other day because I always see that you are going to be streaming. Like the tweet shows up in my Twitter thread, right, my Twitter feed, like 9 hours after the fact. And I know you haven't been streaming for 9 hours, so I don't even bother going to your channel after that. But we gotta figure out a messaging system that makes sense. Oh, those animated! I got a notification from Twitch that I have animated emotes. Dude, that's so I got a Rubik's Cube right here. I've been, over the holiday break, I learned how to solve one of these, and it's been like a really fun like skill to have. I'm not very fast. I mean, I can do it in like less than 5 minutes, I guess 3 minutes if I'm really hustling, but it's fun. And I don't know, like for me growing up my whole life, I've always thought they were just like these impossible puzzles, but they're not that bad. They're really fun. I haven't been streaming the thing I want to be streaming. I just realized that. Oh yeah, there it is. Just saw it over here. Yeah, so this is the Halloween piece that I was talking about. The one that we worked on for Halloween and like the stream afterwards, where we just drew these wild characters and had some fun with it, which I really like. It's a good one. So we'll do like a similar thing today. We'll take like a building and we'll do some windows and do stuff inside of it. I'll just take the temperature of the room. Is it cheating if I just take all the windows, like just so we can save time, so we can make faster progress, so we don't have to do all the plumbing? I just take the structure of the building and the windows, and we'll just copy all that into the new document. We'll start with fresh colors and we'll make it different. But it could be kind of a fun thing to do like a series on, where we just do these different buildings with different stuff happening. I don't know y'all feel about that, but to me it doesn't seem like that bad of cheating. We've seen worse. I don't think these are going to work out so well. We'll need to copy those over. Could be a fun way to do a series. All right, let's see here. Let's come over, and then if I just paste this in place, yeah, we get the rough building. I need to pull these out so that they are in line with those, because I couldn't get these over here. Because I think I did some grouping here. Let's do it like this. Does that work? That works. Nice. I think I missed that one. No, was it that one? Whoops. No, it wasn't. It was this guy. There we go. Cool. All right, let's just start with that, and I'll just zero out these colors so that we'll start fresh. Let me just select all this. Cool. This will just be like a base, like kind of template we'll use for like different kinds of drawings. I'll use let's copy our color set. We'll make a new set right now for everything based upon this. I think our reds we'll use, or our pinks, like we'll use that color, and for our blues we'll use this purple, and then we'll create light hues off of everything. I'll recreate something for yellow and green. Seems like we've been playing some cool games though, Mike. What's been your vibe lately? All right, we're gonna use the same stuff we always do. We love it. We know it. We love it. It's the Hsl sliders. It's the easiest way to make a color template. If you're ever struggling making templates for colors, just play with this bad boy. If it's a little punchy, you can turn down the saturation. Then you get like a whole theme. Then you got all your colors. This might be a little much. I don't know. We'll see. I have been really into, I started playing Gwent again after like a couple years, break. And Gwent is really good. It's like a, just a dang good game. Highly recommend it. Alright, just toning down the punchiness on that one. Go a little bit darker, I think. Alright, what colors do we want to use for these other ones? Hey, Rat, what's good, man? Dude, did you start The Witcher 3 again? Because I actually just today started a new Witcher 3 game also. Because Gwent got me kind of just really into, like, I don't know, the Witcher universe for a bit. And so I just, today was, we were chilling and I started a new Witcher 3 save. I'm gonna finish it. Famous last words. What do we call this thing? Building 2. We'll never forget that. We'll never forget it. What's good, Rat? We're just picking out colors right now. You get to the Bloody Bear and you lose all steam. I have not gotten that far, to be honest. In previous playthroughs, so perhaps very ambitious this time around. What would be a good pairing with this? Like yellows generally go pretty well with purple, like this kind of orangey, and this goes well with these. I kind of like having those as an accent, and this green also goes really nice with this purple. I kind of like having those as like staples, and we change like the other colors. Let's just try it, and we can always change it if we don't like it. But yeah. Anyway, Gwent and Witcher, been into that. Yeah, what else? you worked through it on Discord. Yeah, I've had the Game of the Year edition on GOG for like forever, and I just never really closed it out, you know. All right. Maybe this playthrough will be different. I got a feeling it will be. I also like installed a bunch of mods. That's really what got me super into it, is like the modding stuff, because it's just so fun. Like, I forgot how much I like modding stuff. Looking for like HD texture remaps and like new skyboxes and lighting enhancements and all that stuff. I'm just like having a ball with it. So if you're playing The Witcher, I recommend doing that. I kind of like this. This is kind of a cool look. It looks like a light is coming like from one side, you know? And I don't know, I've kind of been thinking, we don't have to do this, we don't have to stick with it, but I've kind of been thinking, like, what if we incorporate, like some you know, some gradient depth into these things to make it feel like there's stuff happening. Like light is like maybe coming across this. I don't know if that's the right color combo. Maybe it does need to be like the purple or something like that. Maybe the bright one. Just trying some things. This is actually a really lovely gradient. I think that's really nice. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's a bit more like that. Let's try it for a bit. What did I do for I did green at the top. Just want to make sure I don't do the same thing again. So I'm going to be checking the other one to make sure. But I might have to do green again on this, but it's okay. It's not so bad. So for both of those, we'll do this like darker color, I think. Maybe like that. This one, we'll do the middle one. This one we do the dark one. Alright. The green is really dark. This gradient looks awful. Let's not do that. Maybe we just don't do the gradient thing. I don't know. It's just an idea. It's kind of weird. Maybe we just stick to it being fresh. So what kind of animals do we put in this house of in this house? Let's we can already start on some of the rooms and stuff and kind of mapping out what those look like. I think you know. Oh, heavens me. We're gonna put some sloths in this boy. What is my stroke at on this? 1.5? 1.5 me dog. Nope, that's 15. There we go. But that doesn't look like 1.5. I guess it does. Alright. Modify grid. We need our isometric. Just give me the isometric. Is that the right? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. It should just match. Does it match though? It looks wonky. That doesn't look right. Hold up. Is it 2:1 isometric? Yeah, it's 2:1 isometric. There we go. Those lines line up. Cool. So, yeah, let's put some scenes in this place, in this building. I love, working with this isometric stuff, guys. Like it's been kind of a staple of some of the work I've been doing for the past 2 years or whatever. but I really can't get enough of it. It's just super fun to do, you know? And I've gotten kind of a style worked out, I guess. Style is maybe too heavy a word. Like a workflow, I guess, is a bit better. It just never stops being fun. There's so many fun things you can do. Yeah, isn't it? One thing I think I would like to do with this one is play with like shadows and stuff, like on the roof. Because we've never worked with shadows before. It's always been something we just kind of make up. But I think it could be a really fun thing if we add them. Where like objects in space cast shadows. Something like that, because it doesn't go all the way to the edge. And we'll just use this like shadow shape over here, because this like little lip will be over here. Yeah. You see where I'm going with this? And it's kind of like, you know, fun because we don't ever use this this like black color really outside of these types of things. Cool, I like that. Now let's add some more stuff and we'll add fun shadows onto it. We might have to add something like onto the edge here so that it actually looks like maybe this needs to go like kind of looks like a ramp. The shadow needs to come off of that. I don't know. We're just gonna play with it. Maybe it gets too weird too quickly. Let's draw some of the rooms. So we'll need to have like the corner of the room out like this. We'll just kind of trace out something, and this will just be a room, and then we'll draw the floor, and then we'll put stuff into it. I feel like it's more fun when we kind of do it that way. Let's get some more green on this side. I think it contrasts really well with the purple. And we'll just run this guy out like this. Then maybe yeah, that's kind of nice. Let's just fix this line here. Gotta have sharp lines, y'all. Can't be but yeah, we should talk, fam, about like future scheduling, because I think we're gonna need to work out a new schedule for the coming year. Because I have a lot of traveling happening. Is this totally black? No, it's like this aubergine color. Alright. We can put this kind of template for these rooms over here. We'll add some new colors. Wunderbar. We'll make each one unique. Just see a little tiny bit of that room there. We'll probably end up covering that up. Thanks, Jelly Dog. Let's see how we play this out fully. How did I do these other rooms? So some of them have walls, some of them didn't. I think we should do that the same way. It's like this one had a wall that went through it, and this one didn't over here. I think that's more fun. So I think I want to do the same thing I did last time as well, where I put like this little border around the windows. This gives it's like just a really small, cheap addition that gives a nice amount of detail. I'm just holding down Shift and Alt. Shift so it just goes straight in a straight line, and Alt so it makes a copy. And I can grab this kind of thing, and I can do flip horizontal. Because it's isometric, everything is playing by the exact same rules. So we can just flip it like that, and we can work smarter, not harder, and do two at a time. Just holding down Shift and Alt. And boom goes the dynamite. Cool. Yeah, let's work out this. So let's say this one is a different room and this one is the same room. It's like, whoops. Grab this guy. Do I even have? Yeah, I have that covered. So this is all one floor. We'll say this whole floor is one. Mike, unfortunately, I think it's gonna mean more spontaneous streams, so something closer to your schedule. I think I'm gonna have to be a little non-committal on the Sundays. Unfortunately, it's just this year is really different than last, and stuff's gotta do stuff, you know. This is like a Christmassy room. I don't know if I like that. The red wall. Let's go red floor, yellow wall. I think that's better. I don't know how to paint this wall. Everything's, yeah, we'll go with that. Let's make all the top floors are just one room, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take both of these things, do the same thing I did on the other side. We're all about saving time. We gotta be efficient because we want to spend all of our time drawing characters and stuff, you know. So all these edge rooms get a wall, and walls are really fun because it gives us an opportunity to, like, we can hang stuff, we can put art on the walls, and yeah, do all kinds of weird stuff. And so these will all be the same floor. Those are all the same floor. We're almost done with all the plumbing stuff, and we can get back to, you know, drawing characters. How do we feel about the greens? The greens are not doing it for me right now. Gonna have to consider some options there. All right, what else can we, yeah, actually, these corner rooms are fun if if this is all one room. Maybe we just do that on all these. Maybe that is more fun. Like I said, maybe just the top floor is its own. Let's make all these other ones individual rooms. I think that is much more interesting and cool. And we get more opportunities to like use color and stuff. I think that's fun. Let's see here. We gotta be careful about which colors we use where in proximity, because we can't use like this light purple here because it immediately looks like the oh yeah, this needs to be the same as this one because they're one room. And let's not use red here. Let's use maybe dark purple. Over here we can use light purple so it looks like one room. Here we can do something similar where we can use a slightly darker color so it looks... We have two of the same here. Let's make this one different, and we'll make this one different over here. We don't want to do like two green walls back to back. We haven't done a red wall on this side. Yeah, we'll roll with that. And then instead of a purple wall like we did here, let's do we can do a green wall down here, and we'll just do a non-brown floor. Oh yeah, we'll just do a green room down there. That's cool. All right. How do we like this? Let's do like a temperature. I don't love these green things going around. I don't like this. Looks like a ramp. I think we'll just leave it like that. I think I'll maybe change these greens to be like this color. I think this is cooler, and it's more fun to look at, because the green is just like really in your face, and I'd rather have it as like a accent kind of color. Cool. I feel like all these windows on this left side are a little bit lower than the ones on the right side. There should be like a line where they converge. Should be like about there. I think that's more even. Hey dude, it's all good. No worries. We're just gonna chip away at this piece. Just draw some stuff. How is Spyro? Is it the remake you're playing? Alright, this side, all the windows get shadows because we got the light coming through. Hope it always reads like a shadow. We'll have to just kind of, check in off and make sure it does. Let's add some objects to these houses and these rooms to make them feel a little bit lived in, and then we can start adding characters and stuff to them. So we'll just take like a trusty like kind of rectangle tool, and I'm really hating this brown floor. This one's just not loving it. I think we can have like a brown one like down here. I think that's a little bit cooler. Let's change this one. Sorry, folks, keep jumping around on the floor color, but it's gotta be perfect. That's okay. These are all different. Chilbo Baggins. Speaking of Chilbo Baggins, that's the other thing I've been super into lately. My wife and I, we watched all the Lord of the Rings movies last Saturday, all the way through. And we've always been interested in like Lord of the Rings lore and stuff. But admittedly, I've never been very much into the books. I know that seems like a hypocrite thing to say, but they've always just been kind of like very crunchy and kind of like you're reading the Bible. Even if I'm like into what the book is saying, just never really got super into them. Anyway, found this YouTube channel called Nerd of the Rings, and it's such a cool channel. You should definitely check it out. This dude just like goes through all the lore in like a really digestible kind of way that is fun. He like goes through everything, has like cool fan art of like stuff people have made, and it's just such a much more engaging way to take in all the content and lore and stuff. So I don't know, we've been having a ton of fun just learning about like the Silmarillion and all this stuff. Those movies are just solid. I hadn't watched them in like a really long time, and they hold up. Yeah, I mean, I remember reading them as a kid, and I just couldn't get into it. I didn't really know what to do with the songs. I was like, am I supposed to read these? Wasn't sure. And I eventually just kind of bailed. But yeah, the amount of like world building and work he did to make everything, like to sell the idea of this place, it was incredible. Massive fan of his work. But yeah, very crunchy, the lore stuff. So you gotta know what you're getting into. But the movies, like, they're just so well made. Like, that's something that I was just reminded of whenever I've been watching this lore stuff, because they did their homework. There is so much interesting, so many interesting things that they took into account. You skip the songs. I think that's what you're supposed to do. But little kid me, I was told to read all the words, you know, and I didn't do that, and so I just stopped reading it. We're just gonna get weird with this this piece. I think we should just have a good time with it. I have a little orb here on this desk. Got to give it like a stand, maybe. We will make this just gonna use this shadow piece everywhere. I'm just gonna constantly kind of resize it and reuse it over and over and over again until everything has a shadow. Chilbo Baggins. Dude, the Hobbit films. The Hobbit films are just. I can't do it. I never liked them. The first one I remember watching, I was like, all right, maybe they're trying some new stuff, but I don't know. Maybe it's the casting, maybe it's the script. I can't figure out like what was so unlikable about them, but couldn't really get into it. Me and my sister watched Mandalorian this week. You did the same thing with Star Wars. Dude, yeah, Star Wars you can get some crunchy stuff too. But it's fun. Like I like that. It's just fun to get into that. But yeah, like I said earlier, like I've been playing so much of Witcher world stuff. It's got me like wondering, like, should I read the Witcher books? Do they? I don't know. Haven't fully worked out yet if that's a good idea, but probably not. I don't need more stuff to start and not finish, but that's what that was missing over here. Just like shadow like that. That's what it was. I like these shadows. This is cool. Big fan of this. Can I not select this? There we go. I love that when we work with isometric things, we can just create shapes and resize and reuse like this, and they just work. That's incredible. I just want to like create some things like that sell the the shadow that we're drawing. Maybe like that. Yeah, but are they like, I mean, it's a dumb question to say, like, are they good? I know that's a non-question, but like, yeah, like how enjoyable are they? Like, because I like The Witcher. Like, I've been watching the show, playing the game. Like, it seems cool. I love Gwent, but honestly, if Gwent was also like a sci-fi thing, I think I would still enjoy it. It's just such a polished and well-made game. Thinking this is like a painting on a wall, maybe. We can just draw like a corner of it. How do I do this? I need to drag this in, and then this one in too. Just want to make these equal. That's a better way of doing that. And this isn't straight. We'll work with that. Yeah, so some art on the wall in this one. Let's put some rugs down. You don't remember much. All right. Could be worse. All right, I'm gonna take this object. We're gonna make a rug. We're gonna put a rug in the middle of the room here. I'm gonna copy that to my clipboard. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our trusty Pathfinder tool. That's not the Pathfinder, this is the Pathfinder. And we're gonna chop that guy up. And he gets put here, and then I already have a dude on my clipboard. I'll just paste him right back. And I'll select this one over here. I'll do the same thing, chops him up, and then we got our shape in there. It's like magic. I'll paste one more, and I'll just do the same thing. We're gonna make this a little bit smaller, but I'm gonna do it with the previous shape. I'll copy this one to my clipboard now, since we're working in a slightly different one. Actually, I'll move this up, I think, just one bit because of perspective. Delete the other thing, and we'll just paste right back. Do this once more, and boom. Now we have a nice rug that we can play with. Cool, right? Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll just like give one of the books a read, and if I like it, I can stick with it. Otherwise, like, I can do it. But what's been awesome is playing Gwent on like on my iPad. Like I love having like a good card game. I just can't really get into Hearthstone anymore. I used to play it, but it's too much. Too much RNG. They've lost me there. I used to really like it. Anyway, that's enough of that. I think maybe this. I'll just put like a little like some trimming on the floorboards here. I think that could be like a nice little detail. Something like that. People love trimming. They go ham for it. Watched a movie yesterday. Watched the movie 8 Mile. I haven't played the new Yu-Gi-Oh game. No, I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh that much. I still play Magic pretty often, like play Commander. But I haven't we haven't played in a few months. One of our group members has a newborn, so gameplay has been sparse, but you know how it is. Let's put like a thinking like a smaller kind of structure here. Mike, have you been playing the Yu-Gi-Oh game? Man, Affinity has some weird visual bugs. There's some strange stuff going on. You know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna do this differently. I don't really like this thing here. I think I would rather have like a desk or something that goes right up to the window. Maybe even past the window. Here we see like the side of it here. Maybe it's like in the corner of the room. Yeah, let's do it like that. And then what we can do is we'll use this shape. And no, not that shape. Sorry. Can I select the one behind it? I'll never find it. I'll never find it. I can do this. Actually, that was fine. Yeah, this is okay. It'll look good in here in a sec. Just give it a moment, because I need to take this shape. I need to raise it up. There it goes. All right, cool. This is like a desk on the corner. You play all the games. I don't know. Like I'm super into Gwent. I can't stop, won't stop. I don't think I can handle more than one card game at a time. I think that's just like a limit my brain has. You know, like I think my brain just can only do one. I went through all this work and I don't even like this. So I'm gonna bail on that. I'm just gonna draw this one like just straight. Yeah, let's just go back. Let's do it like that. And then we can just this is not working out the way I want it to. It's ended up looking exactly like I had it before. What I'm essentially doing is I want to put like a desk in the corner. I can't seem to make it behave. I'm kind of eyeballing this line instead of using the Pathfinder tool, which isn't helping things at all. Oops. I'm bad with card games. Watched a few Inscription streams. Oh yeah. Yeah, Inscription looked really cool. But I also don't like horror games, so it's like, it looks cool, but I also just don't ever want to play it, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, it's confusing thing to be. Yeah, this looks exactly like the thing I drew earlier, but we're just gonna roll with it. Let's make it a different color. Yeah, we'll do it like that. The problem is this is like the wall color, so we gotta make this like, we gotta make it green, I think. It's the only way to make it work. But that's okay. It's a weird looking room with a green desk. Kinda want to put a plant on it. Maybe I change this room instead to be like a green room, but then it's like a hallway kind of thing. Yikes. I think for scale, alright, sorry, this is the last time I'm going to do this. We're just going to do it like just way smaller so that you can see the whole structure. I think we have to do that. Would you recommend Inscription? The story looked kind of cool. Just as a general concept, I like this smash up of like a card game and escape room kind of thing. I briefly watched a friend on Discord play it, but wasn't quite enough there to. Hey, thanks, dude. We'll see. We'll see. It's got a ways to go, but whoops. One thing I like is that most of the time when I'm drawing in Affinity, most of the time I can kind of zone out, like, and just, I shouldn't say zone out, but I can kind of just go on autopilot. Like, I can chat and I can do stuff without really thinking about it. I was like watching one of my streams a bit ago, just like, you know, reviewing some footage and stuff, and there are some things that, like, when I'm painting and stuff, I have no idea what I'm doing, because I'm like talking and rambling and nothing makes any sense. I was thinking this would be like a nice little vase kind of thing. And maybe I'll check it out. I have you know, for Christmas I got some Steam wallet funds, some gift cards. They've been. The top of my list right now is Guilty Gear, the new Guilty Gear game. The problem is, like, I don't have like many people to fight against, so I don't know if I would play it a lot, but I really want to. It's a game the art just like sells it for me. Strive. What's Strive? Yeah, Guilty Gear Strive. Yeah, yeah. Pretty sure it's Strive. Whatever is the one with the whale chick. Yeah, I mean my internet's also been dropping like crazy. Like we played some Dota a bit ago, and like Discord was just dying constantly, and I don't know what it was. So if I also drop, we've also been getting crazy wind. It's a cute plant. So cute. We're just gonna add lots of those little details everywhere, and I think it'll be fun. I'm so far big fan of Team Shadow here. I think this is really cool. I think on this window, maybe we put some like maybe we should put some drapes on the place. Just love the drapes. You know what I mean? Oops. Sometimes when I draw a line, I don't actually realize where it is. Just like in layer hell, it's like down below something. So, you've been playing D&D with English-speaking folks. It worked, but then it's dropping like crazy. Oh no. Oh no. Transform. Horizontal. Actually, this is probably going to be more like flip horizontal and play. No, rotate. Then if I do this, flip horizontal. No, this needs to be flip vertical. Can this be done? I don't think it can, but we can get it close. Is that a new feature in Affinity where you can drag all the points and they move like that? I feel like they move relative to each other. I feel like that didn't used to be that way. Maybe I'm losing it, but I feel like that was different before. Anyway, that one's gonna have some drapes like that. That's cool. One thing that this is gonna have is like the shadow is gonna have this beam here coming off of it. You know what I'm saying? So it would come from this corner going up. It's like right there. Something like that. I would start here. Seems pretty good. I would go here. Just kind of eyeballing it, but it seems good. It will start like that. I would have the drapes here too, so it would kind of, do something like that. We gotta sell the illusion, people. We're all about the illusion. You gotta sell it. This also would have some wall shadow here. We can do a different shape for that, like what we did up. Oops. Up top. This thing. A little shadow shape. Shadow facts. Let us show them the meaning of haste. I think this will just be like this on all these floors. Something like this. If the windows are open, that is. Okay. So we got that beam coming off, we got the shadows coming off this. This would also have like maybe some, oh man, the shadows are gonna kill us. The shadows are just gonna murder us. So we're just putting them on everything. They just keep showing up. Let's take this object and move it forward. I'm gonna move this over, like maybe some light spills in. It's very intense using the black as the shadows. But it creates a cool look. We'll just have to see if it's something we want to stick with. As long as it continues to like read as shadows. As soon as it loses the ability to read on it, then it's lost its usefulness. And we shouldn't do it. Maybe that should just go like that. Maybe this thing has some light emitting from it. Yeah, and as we add characters and stuff, I think it'll become a little bit more believable and fun. All right, let's. I think we got to put down some more rugs. It's rug time. Rugs are important though for like the rooms to feel lived in and real. Like we have to do it. So let's put one over here. We'll make it. Color goes well with that. Maybe we just make this like room just really green, you know, and we'll just sell it like that. I'll just put this in here. We'll just keep making like a very. Whoops! I need to copy this. Then I can Pathfinder it out. So maybe with this one, like it's all like variations of green on this. Oh no, I chopped it wrong because I cut it. Oh, that was a mistake. It's fine. What I can do just scale it like that. Still works, this is not, maybe not quite as clean. That's a cool rug. I like the green room layout. This room lost its shadow somehow. Don't know how. Okay. Gave this one a rug. I think what we'll do is maybe can't move that one. We'll just make the shadow slightly smaller. That's okay. Alright. So we got a little green room here, which I like. We can do something fun there. Maybe that's even like a, you know, I was thinking like maybe one of the rooms actually has like a, you know, something green going on. We have a lot of green walls actually. Might want to change that. We'll see. We should put something on the ground here. Like maybe this room also has like a, maybe this room has like a really long kind of rug. Whoops. There we go. This has like a longer rug, you know, kind of here, one that we can see. And we'll just put it across both of these, maybe like that. And then let's make it. Yeah, let's make it this purple color. So we're gonna put this on my clipboard. So we have it. Copy this off, delete that guy, paste our guy back. He's on our clipboard, so we'll just select that guy, do this. Now we gotta delete both these pieces. We'll put him back for one more time because he needs to go over here and be with these people. And then once that's done, he goes away. This guy, we just gotta put on the bottom layer, and there he goes. And now I'm looking at the drapes have that same color, so let's maybe just pick something else. This is kind of nice. So I want to see maybe if it's faster to just draw this part by hand. So I want to put some details on this, and if we draw it, it just needs to line up those lines. Whoops. Just select those nodes. Pull it up. And then over here, we'll just eyeballing this. Whoops. That's for sure the wrong place, but maybe somewhere around there. Maybe like right there. We're gonna put this on the back layer. There we go. We can just select all these now, and then we can do whatever we like with it. Actually, it looks pretty straight. Not gonna lie, it looks okay. I think I want a few more like purpley walls. I don't want the whole weight of the thing losing its purple. Kind of like it's very red right now, and I think I want to pull that back a little bit. Yeah, man, rugs are cool. I don't know. I think there's fun stuff we can do with them. Oh, interesting. When we do fit to plane, that turns that into a square. What? Wait, so I make this. I do fit to plane, and it turns it into that. I've never. That makes sense. That makes sense. Guess that makes sense. It's really trippy though to think about. That's a diamond, but I guess it does look like a diamond. But it really broke my brain for a second when I looked at it. Alright, I'm just gonna space these out along this kind of equally. I think that's all we'll need. And then what we'll do is we'll just do our little cleanup action here, where we just yeehaw this. I don't know if I like this the way it looks. I think there's too many. Oops. I just have to have that one there so I can see how they're spaced. Okay. Let's go. So I think I want this to be more... I want these to kind of look parallel to this. Kind of into this track, y'all. This is like a nice... I like it. Scale this down. I just want this to be like kind of a cool, intricate kind of rug. I had a rug that kind of looked like this as a kid, I think. So this pattern kind of feels familiar to me in my head. Wouldn't see that one. This one gets chopped ever so slightly. You done, son? All right. We didn't get to add any characters on this yet. But still fun. Let's add maybe a few more like tables by windows and stuff. I think those add a lot. I want to do something similar to what we did over here, but on this side, because I want to remove the repetitiveness of these shadows. I like the shadows, but I want them to be a little bit more dynamic. So You got asked the other day, what's one thing that bothers you that no one else seems to mind? What was your answer? Enlighten us, Mike. What are you the lone noticer of? The observant one. What have you seen? What have your elvish eyes seen? Alright, little corner desk here. Lovely. Let's put like a computer over here. Whoops. Like this. Let's pick the white computer. Mine was that people are overconfident. What about you? What's one thing that bothers you that nobody else seems to mind? One thing that bothers me, I don't know how to say that. Like, I don't want to say this the right way so that it doesn't get misconstrued, but it really bothers me how obsessed people are with like the hustle, you know, like just in life, and how people use it as an excuse to just kind of be a bit douchey. I don't really have like a concrete example outside of just like, you know, random stuff I've seen off the internet, but people just do mean and bad-spirited things in the name of, you know, their brand or their thing that they're shilling, and everyone is shilling something these days, and we seem to just kind of be okay with it as like a collective society, and that kind of bothers me. That everyone is just kind of doing that, but I don't know, man. I'm just a dude who draws stuff. This song is boring. Give me something good. But yeah, I don't know. Any hot takes in chat? Anybody else with like something that bothers you that nobody else seems to mind? I feel like my answer is a little bit mean, because I mean, people just trying to like do their thing, but I don't know. I think some people can just, in the name of it all, forget that they should just be like good people first, and then we got shadows, people. If you enjoyed, people acting like internet arguments are worth the time. Like everyone feels so important, and none of us really are. Yeah, I mean, in general, just arguing with people on the internet is not a winning strategy. You're not gonna make any big plays convincing someone on the old internet. It's just not going to happen. So I'm going to make this computer smaller. It's a little big. But that means I need to finish drawing this chair. All right, well, let's just draw the rest of this chair. There it is. Japan Lo-Fi is pretty great. Oh, I might check out Japan Lo-Fi. Japan Lo-Fi, you say? Does all this like read correctly? I don't know. Maybe not. I feel like I've just like dug the deepest ditch possible, deciding to go into Shadowlands. But on the topic of that, like questions that are surprising that you've been asked. I remember I did this this video project in university. We had to kind of had to make like a mini, I don't want to say documentary, but we had to like do interviews and stuff. And so at the time on YouTube, there was this thing that was kind of popular. It was called I think it was called 100 Answers, One Question or something like that. 50 answers, one question. Doesn't matter. Anyway, these people would go ask a bunch of people like a single question and then document it. And so we did that, me and a classmate. And our question was, what would be the hardest thing in life to give up? And you got such strange and interesting answers from people. Like we got like the complete range of answers. Like some people, it'd be like maybe some predictable things like their children, or their spouse. Other people would be like alcohol, or whatever, addictions. Some people said sex. But then you had people that were like, they would just say things like cheese. And I found those people to be the most fascinating in the lot, because they, when faced with the most difficult thing to give up and given time to consider it, they said cheese. That's stuck with me. Yeah, I mean, that's like a pretty normal answer, I think. I was trying to draw a mouse here, but this doesn't look like a mouse. It looks like a small whale. Okay, we're just continuing to add details to this little building. But you would give up any family member for a decent piece of cheese at any given moment. Yeah, it's just the whole family going away that's the problem, But, trade one family for cheese. It's a popular government program. Yikes. But yeah, fun stuff. Hardest thing in life to give up. That was really fun. should see if I can dig up the footage from that. Gamer chair. Let's put some more stuff on the walls. Always make stuff lived in. Interesting. Let's just put a frame here. We can still decide what we draw a bit later. Let's make this black, but then let's draw in whatever goes here. Put a white little border there. That's cool. Family and friends be your pick too. Yeah. I mean, I think it's one of those things where I don't think there's a wrong answer. It was fun. It was a fun question to ask because people were also put on the spot. Because we didn't tell them what the question was before we ran the camera. We just had a camera out there, and we would just approach random people on the sidewalk and be like, "Hey, would you like to participate in our student project where you just answer a single question?" And a lot of people would say like, "Yeah, sure." And so we'd film it, and yeah, people would be presented with it, and they would be like, they wouldn't know what to say, and then they would panic, say something like cheese. But I don't know, it was fun. It's things like that that make me miss being a student, because I really like those types of projects. But most of the time I don't miss being a student. One thing else that we could do is to put in actual window sills to make these individual rooms have more depth as well. Yeah, no, for sure. And some people did have some really funny answers, which I really enjoyed. Like people just answering clowny things just makes it great. Not a big fan of those projects. Yeah, what were we doing? Let's continue kind of doing some decorating, and adding some stuff, putting stuff on the walls. I don't think we're gonna get to any animals today, but it'll be okay. You have instant brain freeze if someone asks a quick question. I mean, sometimes that stuff happens. I just realized I haven't been checking for any YouTube comments, so because I forgot to pull up the YouTube chat. I gotta pull up those bad boys, and I didn't. So if you've been talking to me on YouTube and I haven't been responding, I'm sorry. All right, let's continue. Put just not like a full rug, but like a little floor mat over here. Boy, have we drawn some rugs today. Jeez. Can we just make that purple? Yeah, let's make it purple. Easy. Do I like this on the roof? I kind of do, I think. We can do some fun stuff here. Like what if we put like a ladder at the top? Like what if we cut out a hole in the ceiling over here? And have like an escape hatch down, but it just goes straight down into this room. So it would be this purple color we would see. And if we had like, let's see, how do I draw that? I think I would have to do it. Whoops. Something like this. This would need to come out. And then if we had another one of these, and then this one goes straight down. And then we connect them already. Boom. Oops. We'll just put that there, and then we'll just chop those easy. Alright, so this is, I don't know, it's kind of goofy, but there's, you can just see straight into it. So we can put like something though behind this, and we'll be able to see the whole thing. And since I don't really like ever managing my layers like a normal person, we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna drag this in just a little bit, give it some room. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know, like let's just really double down on this. Like maybe this has like doors here that are open, and that's how you get in, you know? We're just gonna grab that shape and we're just gonna open the door like that. Let's put this ladder in the middle of it all. Or let's just make this smaller maybe. Let's just do that. It doesn't need to be that big. That's better. And then what we could do is, just to keep the clowniness, let's just keep it going. Let's have the ladder comes down. We're just eyeballing this, but whoops. There we go. We'll just round these out. This just makes for nice endings. And somewhere like right there, maybe a little bit over. And we'll just so if that goes to there, just drag that down to that. That's kind of our marker. Should be in front of this. There we go. We'll have one here. We'll just do the same thing we did up top, where we just kind of like chop this. I just like having like all these kind of dynamic sort of elements happening, where it doesn't really feel so static, and this lends itself to that. So let's give this some shadows. Is that what the shadows would look like? Actually, no. have to look at those again. Is that how I do the shadows there? Hey, Daniel. It's good, man. It's cracking. Would be something, would it be inverse the shadow? I think I had it right before. I think it would be something more like that. So we're just going to put this over here. This one might be easier to do as well. As a shadow. I think just the angle needs to be the same. Same as usual. Well, how's your health stuff doing? You doing better? A little bit improved. Hey, Jelly Duck. No worries, man, dude. Have a great rest of your week. I think we're only gonna go for a little bit longer, but it's great seeing you. Take it easy. I don't think I'm going to do the shadows on the doors. I think it's too complex, but we'll just do those. I think that's okay. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Do I also like keep the shadow going like up this edge? Is that excessive? Seems excessive, but it might be the right move. Ah, yeah, it's the right move. Yeah, looks convincing. Let's just take this object and do what we did for a few other things already, where we just kind of create like a little box around it. This just, I think, makes things more believable, like they have like a little container. We're just gonna move all this forward a little bit. Cool. Yeah, so we got this ladder, which is so goofy and weird. But we can draw something on the wall and we'll be able to see like more of it here, which is gonna be nice. Cool. We got fun rugs. It's actually a pretty cool house. I like it. It's got a fun look to it. Just trying to decide what thing we should add next. I want to keep this wall empty until I work out like what we're gonna do with it. I think we'll maybe block out. Let's put like a how about on this one? How about we attach like something on the outside, like a little like planting pot thing. If you know what I mean, like one of these that kind of can hang on your window, and we'll just do it like this. Just kind of eyeballing it, but we'll just resize it here. It's fine. Kind of like this maybe has like the same kind of look. Let's grab all these points. Let's make it just a little bit smaller. Daniel, you recognize you have you found out you have bipolar disorder. Interesting. I'm just reading your description. Yeah. Are you starting to get treated for that? I mean, that's. It's good that you're able to start getting diagnosed and things. That's an important first step. Let's put some flowers and things on this. Let's use some existing shapes. And let's see what we can get with them. These star shapes are really fun because you can make really interesting and fun. This is like very psychedelic and weird, but if we just add a little bit of stuff to it, it starts to look like a pretty cool little flower. And we didn't have to do a lot of work, which is cool. We like that. I think for this thing, it's a little rigid, a little stiff. So what we can do is we can just kind of create these. We just kind of can move them a little bit here. Makes it a little bit more out there. Then we can just give it like a leaf as well. And that's cute. Let's just take this basic shape, and we'll just have a few of these. We'll just adjust these slightly. Just put some of these in. Maybe this one gets flipped over here, something like that. Let's just rotate these, like look a little bit different, so they just don't all look the same, you know. The Myers-Briggs test, is that what you're talking about, Daniel? I'm not sure. I think that's the only like personality test I've ever done, and I mean, what I've read is that it's not like super reliable as a test, so it has lots of problems. I don't know. As I said before, I'm just a dude who draws stuff. That is a chunky stalk there on this little daisy. But I like having a few of these. And if we have like maybe this one gets 2. It's been a good boy this year. Let's put one more tiny one over here. And yeah, we're just gonna, you know, mix it up, make it unique, make it its own. This one doesn't have one. Cool. I like that. A little planter's box. One thing we could do is let's just select all these. We got everything. Yeah, let's just move this down slightly, and then we'll just kind of draw on like kind of the hooks that are clamping onto it. Just a little bit like that. And we can just make these just black. It just needs to kind of look like, oh yeah, that's how it's attached, you know. What we can do is we can just tone that down a little bit. Just pull those guys up. I think that works. I think that's all that needs to be. And I'll just put that in the back there. Back behind. So there's two. Maybe back there. Cool. We had the scientist result. I have no idea. I can't remember. If that was indeed the test I took. I did take one interesting, at my old job, we took this kind of personality test that maps kind of everyone onto to a color. And the colors kind of describe different character traits. And that one was really quite interesting. Like before going into it, I thought it was quite lame, but after having done it, I learned some stuff about how to communicate with, you know, different people, or people who are different from me. It was a nice little seminar. Some people have, you know, their responses are, I guess the best way to describe it was, there are people who need to be communicated to in a certain way to maximize like how you work together, and recognizing what people need early makes everything easier. The shadow just looks like a bug. I'm not even gonna do it. Do I do trophy hunting? Dude, I never got into achievement hunting and all that. I mean, the only time I ever thought like, hey, maybe this is a thing, I completely moved our wall here. The only time I ever got kind of into that was like back in the early days of like Steam achievements and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, collect them. But now there's like so many that it's ridiculous, and I just never got into it. Yeah. Anyway, going back to this like color thing, like I'll shut up about it. It's just it was really interesting for like helping recognize different patterns and how people are, and some people are interested in having very like a data-driven response, like they need to know like specifics like time and place. Other people are more interested in the relationship making sense. They need to understand that like the purpose of the thing is more important. I'm generalizing very, very big because it's a lot of information. But anyway, that was like the only personality thing where I walked away from it and felt like I learned something. Most of the time I feel like they're very strange tests. Yeah, and like the way people are, like people change depending on the group they're in. Like you're a different person with your family versus with your, you know, work colleagues versus with, you know, your friends just hanging out. And that also has an effect on these tests of the set and setting. And you're also like the whole idea that I'm an introvert and extrovert, I mean, it's also just a kind of a fake construct because it's all on a spectrum, you know. Like there are times when, you know, I crave the attention and companionship of my friends or family, and that's like an extroverted feeling. Other times I need my alone time and to recharge and to claim my own, you know, personal energy. And so, like, I don't know, I've never really bought into that distinction. Again, I'm just an idiot who draws things on the internet. I'm not a psychiatrist, but alrighty. Let's add one more thing, and then I think we'll have to call it for the day. What shall we add? So far we've added, I might have to give this thing a little bit more life, but I love this. I think this is hilarious and very fun. I think we can make this a little bit more even funnier if it looks like it's made of wood. Is this like the dirt color? No, that's not gonna work. We'll just make it black. I was thinking, like, if we do the shadows as things without borders, we gotta, shadows black. This is how we have to do it. Maybe we have a thing here that maybe like a thing on the wall that has many pictures. Okay, we'll just do it by squares. We'll just cut it off up here. I think that's fine. We'll add some things to this. We can make this guy have like a thicker stroke. No, we can't do that. That's fine. We'll just make this one slightly bigger to make it match. Righto. It's another cool tool we have here. These things are always so much fun. I don't know, I think we get a ton of value out of them. The diamonds are fun, but the square trips me up every time. Music's been hit or miss, but what's new? I feel like that's just this playlist on Spotify. Speaking of Spotify, are we still doing this? Are we still Spotifying? Seems like everyone's canceling it. Operation Baby next Sunday. That's okay. Congratulations, by the way. That's exciting. That's huge. Yeah, and we need to talk about the scheduled programming, because I won't be able to do the next 2 weeks of streaming. I will be out of town next week and the week after. So that's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. So we'll have to we'll regroup a bit after. And I haven't worked out the new scheduling overall for the year. I think it's going to be a little bit more spontaneous this year than in past years, just because as things kind of open up again, just more stuff's happening. And so we'll just have to play everything by ear. But congratulations on well, I shouldn't say congratulations yet, but like, that's exciting. It's good stuff. It's a good reason. What else can we put on these windows? I'm just, no, we could put some round things. Oops, I don't want it like that. Cut that. There we go. Actually, you know what could be fun is if we make these rooms kind of connect. Check this out. That could be fun. If we have like a door. So first off, we'll cut this. And then it kind of gets cut out. We didn't really finish that whole section, so we'll have to draw it by hand. It's probably the worst room to actually put a door into. Maybe we do that on the other side. But if we do it on this side, it's more fun. Let's just do it. So that's the floor, and then it has. Yeah, how long is the sleepless portion of child rearing? I guess forever. I don't have any kids yet, but it's the part I'm at least looking forward to. Alright, that's kind of cool. We got like a doorway. I like that. It's a little hobbit doorway, but it's a doorway. Bilbo Baggins, do not take me for a conjurer of cheap tricks. I'm not trying to rob you. Yeah, we'll put some small animals in there. Is that why you're just like jamming through all these games now, Mike? Because your time is gonna be 0. I don't know how it is. I can imagine not a lot of time. Let's put that over there. Let's make that straight. So we want this to look a little less 2D, you know what I'm saying? So we'll put like a song kind of reminds me like of the piano loop in Mad World, you know, by Gary Jules. Do you guys remember? It was in you guys don't remember. Probably, but it was an Xbox commercial for Gears of War. Blew my mind. That song. Yeah, just don't put those things. It's kind of noisy, all the line work. And this does enough to make it look like walls. That's nice. I like this. It makes it feel like it's connected. All right, fam. Let's take inventory. Where are we at? Let's look at this. So we started this house today. Save. We're doing two things here that are interesting. We are creating this isometric piece with shadows, which we've never done before. It's a challenge. But we're also drawing in. We're gonna draw in some animals. So we'll piece this together, and we'll see where it lands. But I think it's a good stopping point because we still got to put in some objects, but we can put it in, like, I want to leave a little bit of room for, as we add some characters, we'll want to like flesh them out and add some like you know, some more interesting things that they specifically would be. So I'm not super worried about it. So it's cool. You get 6 weeks off. That's dope. That's great. Thank you, Rat. It was a fun one. Thanks for chilling with me, y'all. Asking the thought-provoking question. It was a deep one. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, but I'll let this next song just play us out, and we'll go into the week here. Like I said, I won't be around next week or the week after, and yeah, March till June is a bit hit and miss. I will update y'all every week on the status on Discord. So if I'll try to not make it day of. I'll try to give you a couple days heads up so we'll know. But yeah, kind of going into the future here, we got to transition, I think, into a little bit more flexible scheduling. So I hope that's okay. But I do appreciate all of y'all. Are we rating? Do you got anybody in mind? I was thinking about just letting us play out the song, but if you got a target, we can go say hello. Thanks, Neil. Take it easy, man. I hope you feel. Hope you work through your health woes. And Zet Wilder. I don't know this person. Super wholesome. Let's hit it. Everyone, go be nice to this person. You're representing me when you go over there, and so be cool. So I'm gonna hit the button on this, y'all. Mike, good luck. I wanna know all about the fresh kid and about how you're not sleeping. And Rat, don't get blown away. All right, I'm hitting the raid. Feel free to join it. We're gonna go check out Zet Wilder. And yeah, have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great week. And let's go hit this person up. So until next time, peace.